I mean, now Trent Fitzpatrick, an Assumption alum, a St. Ambrose alum, and now he's turned basketball director operations at Lehigh University in Pennsylvania. Trent, what led you to that basketball operations side?
Yeah, just grew up being a huge sports fan. Played basketball all the way through as a high school athlete and a college athlete. And uncle was a coach, my aunt coaches at Iowa, my cousin Kate Martin plays at Iowa, so just kind of knew I wanted to do basketball and kind of started as an athlete, worked my way up, did a year as a graduate assistant, and then was lucky enough to get on at a Division I staff at age 24, so just really excited about this opportunity.
What made Lehigh the right fit for you?
Yeah, so I think Lehigh for me was a special place just because it's a high academic, and as a director of basketball operations I'm also getting to do my master's program there as well. So it was a perfect fit to get to a Division I level. As the same time I was able to get into my graduate program that I wanted to do and pursue my master's degree. And so to be able to have the Division I experience and play all across the country, we went to UCLA, Northwestern, Georgetown, went up to New York City. So to be able to have that experience as a coach and then get to be able to get my master's degree at a super high academic school made the Lehigh the right fit for me.
What's been the biggest learning thing for you so far?
I think the biggest thing that I've learned is hard work and work ethic. I think that there's no science to being successful. I think the one thing that you got to do is just work really hard at it and give everything you got. And so I think that's the one thing I've really learned at the Division I level. It comes a lot of work, but if you go into it with the right mindset and working really hard, good things happen.
You played multiple sports as well, soccer, basketball. You also said you coached tennis as well. What do those do to help you with your position now?
I just learned to really balance things and time management. So I think that's kind of being able to balancing sports and being able to do those things has made my transition to the director of basketball operations that much easier because I've learned how to balance things and do it to the best of my efforts.
Your aunt Jen Jensen, Iowa women's basketball coach, what did you take most from her and how she's become successful in her role with the Hawkeyes?
I think I just learned that it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? She, dedicated her life to basketball, and she spent 25 years under Lisa Bluter, right? And so she had opportunities maybe to go other places and that stuff, but she just kept working hard. She kept going in every single day, and now she's getting the opportunity of a lifetime to be the head coach at University of Iowa. So I think that's the one thing that I learned is just take it day by day, right? You all have aspirations to be head coaches one day and do those things, but the only thing you can focus on is the next step ahead of you, the next day ahead of you.
Your cousin too, Kate Martin, had a great story. She was drafted by the Las Vegas Aces, didn't even know she was going to get drafted, was there at draft night supporting Caitlin Clark, then gets drafted. Now she's the first pick in the expansion draft for Bay Area Valkyries. How much do you both lean on each other through this whole process of your big-time roles? Yeah,
it's been really exciting. I think both of us, we grew up, we were the same age, so, Christmas and Thanksgivings, we were out on the driveway playing one-on-one in basketball, and I used to be able to beat her, and not anymore. Now she takes care of that. But I think the one thing that we've been able to do that's been pretty cool is we're both chasing our dreams. We're just trying to stay humble through it, right? Obviously she's on a bigger stage, but she's been a great motivation to me. I've been able to kind of look up to her and know she really just went for it, right? She just put her head down, kept working, kept going, and now look at her. She's having some great success, and I'm just trying to do the same thing.